I welcome you all to this 2024 EPI Managers Meeting here in Johannesburg. The importance of immunization in our region cannot be overemphasized. Our continent faces unique challenges from emerging vaccine-preventable and infectious diseases to healthcare accessibility, making our collective efforts in immunization even more vital today than ever.
We do look at immunization as a human right. Anyone who requires to receive these services must never be denied. And I've come to say to you that Africa can. We are witnesses to the ability of the African continent, and we are witnesses to the ability of the regions of Africa to do things on their own. Only when we work together as one people, bound together by the common need for common destiny, because the needs of one African child are the needs for the rest of African child. So with this, I therefore want to officially declare this meeting open.
This is your meeting, EPI Managers. So we are here to just back you up. And I'm hoping that this will be a useful session for all of us over the next 3 days.
This year's EPI Managers Meeting for East and Southern Africa offers as a momentous occasion to celebrate 50 years of immunization in our region with our EPI managers. Our national program managers for immunization have been the backbone of our program over the last 5 decades. Their tremendous efforts and dedication have been the fuel and driving force for the successes of this program over the last 50 years. But we cannot go without talking about our frontline health workers, without whom this job would not have been a success.
The global commitment to use vaccination as a public health intervention began in 1974 when the World Health Organization launched the expanded program on immunization, EPI, with a bold vision to protect every child from vaccine-preventable diseases. Today, we uphold that vision and celebrate the achievements of the last 50 years. During these 5 decades, the EPI has reached billions of children, saving more than 50 million lives in Africa and paving the way for healthier futures.
Immunization in Botswana has become a cornerstone of our community's well-being and, of course, health. The government of Botswana has made great investments in ensuring that everyone has access to vaccine. The leadership has recognized vaccination as a cost-effective public health intervention that has actually resulted in drastic reduction in morbidity and mortality of children. The country fully finances all the vaccines and the vaccination program. In our language, we say, that means that together we can. If you want to go fast, go alone. However, if you want to go further, go together. We take pride in the support that we receive from our partners, and we continue to make great investments, innovations in the immunization program.
Kenya, over the last 4 decades, have introduced over 15 antigens into the country's routine immunization schedule. We do aim to achieve a coverage of 90% nationally for each and every of these antigens. These antigens protect our children against diseases like tuberculosis, pneumonia, diarrhea, malaria, and also cervical cancer. Over the last 4 decades, we've introduced antigens across the whole life approach. Antigens for infancy, for adolescent children, for the adult population, and also antigens for special populations. The future for Kenya looks very promising. We are adopting innovations to ensure that we reach every eligible population for vaccines. We've adopted digitization to ensure that we capture all the people who come to be vaccinated. And we've adopted new ways of communicating given the new populations that we are getting on board to be vaccinated. The vision of Kenya is to have a community living free of vaccine-preventable diseases.
Apesar do progresso notável, é preocupante que milhões de crianças em Moçambique e em outros países africanos estejam a perder vacinas que salvam vidas. Estas crianças muitas vezes provenientes de comunidades mais vulneráveis e marginalizadas, assim como também em locais de difícil acesso, enfrentam os maiores riscos de saúde. Nos últimos 2 anos, conduzimos intencionalmente atividades de recuperação para alcançar e vacinar essas crianças com o objetivo de colmatar as lacunas de imunidade nas comunidades. Juntos podemos criar um futuro onde todas as crianças da região africana estejam protegidas contra doenças evitáveis.
Au cœur de Madagascar, un nouveau chapitre d'espoir s'écrit. Un chapitre où chaque enfant a une chance de s'épanouir grâce au pouvoir de la vaccination. Le gouvernement, en partenariat avec les organisations internationales et les communautés locales, travaille sans relâche pour renforcer les systèmes de santé. Cela implique de former le personnel soignant, d'améliorer les chaînes d'approvisionnement et d'utiliser les données pour garantir qu'aucun enfant ne soit oublié.
EPI is the cornerstone of public health initiatives, reducing significantly the burden of illnesses from diseases like polio, measles, and tetanus. Being part of this journey has been incredibly rewarding. Every vaccine administered is a step to a brighter and healthier future for all.
On behalf of citizens across the continent, thank you so much for the work that you do. Do not tire doing good. I know that in some regions, in some countries, in some areas, the challenges are great, but show up every single day because so many people's lives depend on what you do. Yours is not small work. It is huge, it is impactful, and we appreciate you.
Meetings are meetings, but we have to walk away knowing that we've agreed on some way forward, and then we have to be able to evaluate ourselves and see how useful was this.
As my colleague from the WHO has said, we're investing in saving life. We must, all of us as activists, go back home to our countries to request that those that are in charge of the financial, of the presence of the country, do prioritize vaccination. That journey must begin at preventing the illnesses that are preventable through vaccination. Anyone who requires to receive these services must never be denied.